get in with Milo. Make it interesting for everybody.
I like that.
Smooth. Welcome to Everyday People with your host, Patty Lappy Tappy. And our beautiful guest, go ahead.
Milo.
Ren.
Remember Rin from last week's episode, the first episode? So this is Milo's husband, Milo.
Wait.
Yes. We'll have to say this one because everybody needs to know. Yalla, Milo. I need to know why you were named Milo.
Honestly, it's because it was my grandfather's name, and they wanted to pass down the tradition, but my dad didn't want to take over the name. He didn't want to have the name Milo, so they just named me after my grandfather. He named me after my grandfather.
So it's like generational. So it goes like from generation to generation. Yeah. This is like the coolest thing. But I think when you think you're gonna break it, or you think you're gonna like continue the cycle.
I'll probably continue the cycle.
You're gonna continue the cycle. That's so far. What have you done with your like name, Milo? Like what have you done? Like what jobs did you work?
I have a business called Exclusive Wear. We also print T-shirts, like we do embroidery things like this.
So you made that?
No, I did not make this. No, I'm not gonna lie, I did not make this. But we do things like this. Yes, things with embroidery and like patches on the back of this nature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have things like in workshops.
Yeah, let's stand up, show us, Habibi. Stand up.
Workshops that's getting made with things like this. This is just like a prototype, just like something that I ordered that would be something of my clothing, but it would say Exclusive Wear on it, and it would be this type of fabric.
Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, right here. Show you here. Yes. Beautiful. So you have like your own business.
Yes.
And you started this.
Yes.
And
me and the beautiful Ren together. Me and the beautiful Ren together, we did it together. She helped me. She helped me a lot.
So you guys did it together?
Yes.
But like, how long ago? And what did you do before you started your own business? And how did you get into like, just being an entrepreneur?
Okay, so how long ago? I want to say maybe 3 years ago we started it.
3 years ago?
Yeah, about 3 years ago we decided to just to start our own business, not to be.
It was really it was him. It was him.
So it was all his idea?
It was my idea, but she really helped out a lot. So I don't want to just take all this.
Because you guys are like multi-talented, like really, really, really talented.
Thank you.
And then we're gonna talk about that like at the end of the show. We're gonna bridge the gap between like your sign and her sign, and how you guys like are a good team together. Because you really are a really good team. And so you're like multi-talented. So you did all of this. So you said 3 years ago. And before that, what did you do?
Before that, I was just working like different jobs, like such as home healthcare, like being a caretaker for older people, and I really enjoyed that. And I just find a passion in also helping people. So like, if I could, I want to take my business into like a different like standard, like a different like I want to give out different clothes to people like that's in need and homeless, because I like helping people. I like seeing people smile. Yeah, I like seeing people smile, like giving like a warm heart, I guess.
You get a warm heart. And so those different jobs like helped you operate your own business. But like before that, like did your family also contribute to you being an entrepreneur?
Yeah, a lot of my family own different businesses. They shout out to my cousin Day One Zell. He's a rapper. He's he be just check him out. He good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin Really Kane. He passed away. Rip him.
My condolences.
Yes, thank you. But and then I got my mom. She always owned different little nails and hair shops. Throughout my life.
Oh, she had nail shops?
Yeah, she had nail shops and different hair shops.
So you grew up and you saw like your family having different like being independent and having different types of businesses made you creative and it kind of like developed your talent.
It made me want to stand out as well.
Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, Lauren, he said that you have something to do with this because I know you guys started this as a team. So how old were you when and what made you say, "Oh, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna support Milo and we're gonna do this together"? You know what I mean? Because it takes a big step for you to like, help out. You know what I mean?
I was 18.
18 only? Wallah, mashallah, little baby. You're a little baby, mashallah.
Yeah. 18, and he has like such a strong drive to really accomplish anything he wants, you know? And I love that, so I had to invest.
So you had to invest because you saw potential. You saw that there's.
It was more than potential, yeah.
More than potential, like he was putting the effort to do something with his life.
Yeah.
And so you were like, okay, I can support this.
Yeah, he's very passionate about anything he does. He really puts himself in it.
Did you feel like you put your dreams on hold to help?
No.
Or you felt like it was like a dual thing, like it was something that the both of you were just enjoying to do together.
Duo, definitely.
A duo?
Yes.
And you guys like felt like you guys were gonna like build like a foundation from the get-go.
Exactly.
From the start, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then build it together.
Exactly, yeah.
Was that like the intention behind?
Yeah.
Of course. You can't build a foundation on like just anything. You got to be sturdy. You got to be built on
solid
bricks.
Ground. Yeah.
We look at ourselves as like pillars of each other, because if one pillar fall down, then the whole house falls down.
MashaAllah, so beautiful this one. This one like love story. Love story, MashaAllah. And so you guys like work together to do this together, and this is a beautiful thing, right? Now from when I knew you, when I met you guys were just like behind the kitchen, like cooking.
Oh yeah.
And it's not just like it's not just like being an entrepreneur. You guys are like really multi-talented behind the kitchen doors. Behind the kitchen doors, mashallah, they cooking everything.
Everything vegan, vegetarian.
Vegan, vegetarian. This one, they eat so healthy, so good. This one.
I can cook meat too, but I'd rather not. But I'm vegan, vegetarian. Nothing wrong with meat.
No, I love it. I love it. The mushroom chicken. This one.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, so good. This one.
Good.
And it tastes like chicken too.
Yeah, chicken.
It really tastes like chicken. And there's something else that's supposed to taste like chicken. What is it?
Jackfruit.
Jackfruit?
Yeah, it's about the seasoning.
No way.
Whatever, you can make a potato taste like chicken.
So
just put the right seasoning on it.
You're saying the vegan vegetarian stuff that I've been eating is actually a jackfruit?
Some of it, yes. It can be jackfruit. It can be
tofu.
Oh yeah, I had the tofu one.
What else? Cauliflower.
Oh yeah, the cauliflower.
Yes, we just did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made cauliflower like it was like kind of like a cauliflower turkey type
yeah.
for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that one's good. Yeah, a lot.
Family.
I know you guys put me up on that pickle. The fried pickle. Ooh, fried pickle, mashallah, this one's so good. This one.
It really
is so good, this one. The minute that's it, I became like addiction to pickle, fried pickle. Everywhere I go, fried pickle. You get to have the fried pickle, right?
The onion blossom.
Oh,
with the onion blossom? What's onion blossom? I never had onion blossom before.
Girl, you gotta try the
No,
onion blossom.
honestly, I don't have onion
Next time
blossom.
we come, we're gonna bring some like little dinners that we make you some. Maybe we can all have a taste test if it's up to Fatty Laffy Taffy.
Ooh, very Laffy Taffy taste test. Yeah, we'll see about this one maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future time.
A taste test. So we'll think about this one. Now, on top of all the cooking, I know you are into music, Milo.
Yeah.
And Ren too. But now today, this episode, mashallah, I want to focus on you. Okay? So the music. What is your playlist? What do you listen to? And who do you listen to?
I listen to like a wise a wise selection of people, like people you wouldn't believe I would listen to. But I listen to a lot of different people. Like, I say first, my number one artist I do like Young Boy. I ain't gonna lie, shout out.
Young Boy, yalla, shout out to mashallah Young Boy this one.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Young Boy, you know what I'm saying? Of course, my family, you know what I'm saying? Day One Zell, shout out to him. Shout out to Relly Kane, you know.
I can't hear you. I hear your voice.
Shout out to Relly Kane. I apologize. Shout out to Relly Kane and Day One Zell. You know, I really, they're my boys right there. You know, they from my hometown, Inkster. You know. Also, let me see who else. Lil Durk. I like Lil Durk. Shout out to Lil Durk.
Shout out.
Also, mainly them people that I listen to when I'm like riding and stuff. But mainly when I'm at home, just like by myself, like in Zen mode, I listen to maybe like some Tim McGraw and Nelly. You ever heard that song?
Yeah,
Tim
that one.
McGraw and Nelly.
Yeah, that was
I
a good
forgot
song.
how it go, but yeah, it's a good song. What else? Chill Hop. I like Chill Hop. Chill Hop is a good playlist when you just at home vibing by yourself. You know, I love some Chill Hop. It really put me in like a peaceful state where I can think and plan out my next move.
Do you feel like the people that you listen to, is it because of the beats? Is it because of what they're saying? Is it because you feel their energy, you feel what they represent, and it's very similar to what you represent?
All of the above.
All the above?
Mm-hmm. All of the above.
And how do you think like that influenced you in your talent?
It influenced me to just be who I am and keep pushing and keep striving to be better and not to settle for less, not to be just stuck in one position.
Okay.
Continue to move up the ladder and not just be just stuck. Yeah, just stuck in one position.
Yes. I just want to take a little break to do mashallah the commercial for everybody. You're watching Everyday People. Live is streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Don't forget to like this one, Yokosim Kubas. And follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ, the coolest TV in the whole entire nation.
Of course.
And don't forget to cash app to support the show. You can cash app at capital J 112233 capital W, and that's the cash app to support the show, because we're gonna have like different contests and different types of games that we're gonna have, game shows, and it's gonna be to support this show and the different activities that we're gonna do. Okay. So, yes. And now let's go back to you and your beautiful music list, okay, playlist. Because your playlist, like I was telling Ren last week, that the playlist that you listen to is a direct, like, it's like almost like a dictionary of you. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's like your own specific formula, chemistry that you basically relate to, and it makes you and do you think it influences you and it influences your talent? And that's where we left off.
Yes, I believe so. I believe it does.
Okay, elaborate.
And I believe it influenced me in a way that I can just keep striving to be who I want to be in life. Never just settle for, like, you know, like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being, like, you know, just like, we all everyday people, but it's like some people are like okay with just being stuck in one position. Some of the music I listen to, it pushed me harder to be who I would want to be and who I dream to be, make my dreams into reality, basically.
Right. And it's possible, right?
Yes.
Because
anything possible once you push your mind to it.
So what do you tell yourself? Because a lot of people don't believe in that. You know what I mean?
I mean, I just keep praying and meditating and just really just focusing on the goal, not focus on what I can do, not focusing on what I can't do. Making more solutions than making excuses.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like the way I look at this, it's like, you know how people say like money doesn't grow on trees. And it's like the same thing. It's like talent, you know, when you have a talent, or, you know, it's something that's always in you.
Right.
And we don't like, a lot of people don't respect the talent that's inside of us. And that's why like I have the shows, because I want to appreciate, and I want you also to appreciate the things that you go through as a human, with all this types of talent, all this types of experience to get to where you are right now. And it's always, there's a higher and higher level, right?
Yeah, it's always room for improvement. Ren tells me all the time. Always room for improvement.
Always room for improvement.
Always.
Yalla, elaborate يا رن يا حبيبتي. Tell me about this one.
Because you can never stop growing, right?
Yes.
And so you can always improve.
Yes, exactly.
Always. Just as long as you put your mind to it.
As long as you put your mind to it, you can improve and you can become better. So you become better at your talent, or you become better at
anything, because it's you choose your heart, like being fit is hard, and being overweight is hard. At the end of the day, you choose your heart. Whatever one you want to be. Both of them are hard though.
Both of them are hard, but you gotta choose.
Yeah.
Which one you want to do.
Exactly.
And so it boils down to choice, right?
Right.
So it boils down to choice. But like, is it like? But I feel like most people, they're influenced by others. Like they stop doing what they're supposed to be doing because of what others have to say,
or what others may think.
Or what others may think.
Yes, that's people that's very like what's the word, codependent.
Codependent.
Yeah, codependent.
This one, most people are downfall.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true. That's very true. But you can't care what other people think, because no matter what,
exactly,
someone's gonna have an opinion regardless. You just gotta keep doing you, because you can't let they opinion stop what you got going on, because they just might be scared to do it, but you don't have that same fear in your heart.
Don't you feel like it takes like a lifetime to know who you are?
Yeah.
Like so far, like what have you learned about you? Because I know for me, like I'm 36, but like things like change. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They change, and you, because of the understanding, you get wiser, and you get wiser. When you get wiser, you start to understand certain concepts.
Yeah.
And I find myself trying to find myself every single day. Do you go through that too?
Yeah.
Were you trying to find yourself?
I go through a constant healing process every day. Constant. I don't know how to put it. Just like a constant redevelopment of myself from yesterday.
Yes. Yes. And that's what I say. The second before is better than this. No, the second after is better than the one before it. Mm-hmm. And it's like I counted by seconds. And the second, it's like you have to enjoy every moment of it.
You do, but that's if you choose to make the second better.
What do you mean?
You can choose to make either the next second better or worse.
It's by choice.
It's by choice. Everything is by choice. You just have to choose. Some people, you just have to have the will to want to make the right choice. You have to exercise making the right choice. Because if you don't exercise it, then you'll never do it.
Yeah, you're right. That does take time. Like, right, Ren? Like, don't you find, like, yourself, like, to think positive, you gotta push yourself even harder to practice thinking positive. Yeah. Because it's so easy to have, like, a negative thought come through your head, and, like, you just go along with it, and it's so easy to take that choice because it's the first thought that came through your head. Right. But then you gotta, like, sit down and, like,
analyze
say, stop. Yes.
Yeah, it's okay to realize that you don't change overnight. You just gotta practice it and do it.
Right.
The world wasn't made in one day.
Rome or the United States?
Neither.
Which one?
A baby I'm sorry, I got tongue tied. A baby even isn't born in one day. So things.
Yeah, that's
time.
true. It takes 9 months, right?
Yeah.
Some people 5, some people 6. But the long story is a long story before that baby comes through. Yes, you're right. So greatness takes a long time to develop.
Yeah.
And
you can't rush it.
Yes. And that's the beauty about this show, Everyday People, is that you get to be like on the show going through whatever you're going through at this time period. You come here, you talk about what you've been through, and then you look back at it, and then you see how you made progress. It's just a beautiful thing, you know?
It is. It really is.
It really is. And, you know, because you constantly grow, you constantly evolve, you constantly change. And that change is a part of life. And I don't know, I don't understand why most people don't understand that. It's literally a part of life.
Right.
Everything takes change.
Everything. Some things take sacrifice. But sacrifice is not necessarily bad.
Yeah. Like you're sacrificing for yourself and like for yourself.
Yeah, it's like saving. Saving is sacrificing. You don't want to. You want to spend your money right now on something you want, but you can save it for later things to about something you need or something that might be more beneficial in the long run.
Habibis, I forgot to give you this one. You go back. You forgot this one?
Yeah.
You forgot this one. This one is Ladybug, mashallah. This one is for Ren. And the reason why I picked this one for you, Ren, because of this series is going to be prosperity.
Ooh,
and prosperity, I think about the Ladybug.
Yes.
And mashallah, this one is Bumblebee. Like a Beyonce Bumblebee, or which one?
Transformers Bumblebee.
Transformers? Well, this one, yes. Transformers, this one. Yellow, this one for you, yeah, Milo.
Okay.
So we can all celebrate with the spider and the ladybug. And
what does the spider represent?
The spider? You know, honestly, when I wore this one, you know who I was thinking about? I was thinking about Billie Eilish.
Oh, yeah.
That's who I was thinking about. And
I see that.
she has, like, this love for spiders. And I am so scared of spiders.
Yeah.
It's like you have to have, like, guts, the guts to like spiders. And I feel like, you know, this gives me strength to get over my fear. So I wore this one today. So I'm working on my fear.
Yeah.
Of all days, I chose today, okay?
Isn't that what Batman did?
What?
He was afraid of bats and he became a bat.
Oh!
Yeah, he did.
He was afraid of bats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Conquer his fear.
I love the way you interpret movies. I love it. And this is the next subject about movies. Habibi Milo, who is your favorite actor, actress, movie?
I say, I like Mike Epps. I like Leonardo DiCaprio. I like them. Shout out to both of them. I like them.
Shout out with your Bumblebee.
Favorite actress? I don't really necessarily have a favorite actress.
Why?
I would say, Taraji P. Henson. She cool.
Oh yeah, she's very good, mashallah. Very good. This one, mashallah. This one, very nice.
She's a good actress. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have no favorite. Oh no, I like Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Yes. He played in Scarface.
Scarface? So you like a lot of the biggest stars, mashallah.
Something like it, yeah. Something like it. I like, my favorite type of movies is like old school mobster movies.
Old school.
See, this is what people don't realize, is that they all started somewhere to get to that point.
They did.
And they all started where we all starting, right here.
Yeah.
Right? And then you get on the show, and then you think about it, and then you talk about it, and then you look at it, and it's like, what? What did I do? Right? Don't you feel like you always go through that?
Yeah.
It's like a movie. It's like every single one of us is a movie, I feel.
Yeah, we got main. I just heard it somewhere.
Yeah, main characters.
Main characters.
Main characters.
Main character syndrome. It's just like everybody's trying to be the main character in the same movie. Is it something like that, or am I?
Yeah, like
wrong?
overall, we're all in the same movie, but everybody is their own. They wake up and feel as their own character, because it's your life. So you're always thinking, you know, you're seeing it from your view. So they say, you know, as humans, we tend to have main character syndrome, where we kind of forget the other main characters.
Oh, we forget.
Yeah.
So it's like 8 billion of us, and then we forget that there's this character and this character,
and we're all main characters.
How do you forget?
Yeah. I guess the selfishness and the ego. That's when that kicks in. And then
Ego, mashallah,
people try to push
mashallah.
other people out off to the side, and that's when it creates conflict and disharmony.
So you guys being young, how do you control your ego? Because a lot of people have a problem controlling their ego. Do you want to control it, or what are you trying to do with your ego?
I mean, necessarily, I control it by keeping myself in the right guidelines because I know who I am. So if I know something that will necessarily make me feel some type of way, I will try not to. I will move around that situation and try to go about that situation differently instead of just taking that situation head on and like arguing and fighting and bickering about something that really is not that deep in the first place that we can just sit down and talk about and come to a common ground.
Right.
So I gotta take myself back and evaluate sometimes.
Right. You gotta like sit back and evaluate certain things, right? And it's very good that you do that, and it's like you being young and very mature, you and Rin, it's like you guys really know a lot of knowledge, to be like, and I guess, it's not guess. I know now for sure it has nothing to do with age.
No.
It just has to do with experience and the different things that you go through life. Makes you more understanding and more mature, but more like understanding of other people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you can relate to other people based on your experiences.
Right.
What do you think, Rin?
Yeah, definitely.
How do you think you control your ego?
Yeah, how do you control your ego? Yeah, I feel like you don't have one, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
I think I said that earlier, didn't I?
You was in the car.
Yeah, we was in the car. I think I said that earlier.
You said that she don't have ego?
Yeah.
I try to take it slow, really pay attention to what's going on, around me, what's going on, what I'm about to do next, and how to improve my next step. Sometimes I really focus on what's going on ahead of me.
That's really good.
But it's it's pros and cons to everything.
Yeah, there's pros and cons to everything, of course. I just want to do a little break right now, a commercial break. Okay, you're watching Everyday People Live, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Don't forget to like this one. Like, and share. Don't forget to share this one. Like, share, follow, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world.
Yay.
And don't forget to support the show by hitting my Cash App, capital J 112233, capital W. And thank you for watching. Okay, let's continue here, Milo. Okay, go ahead. So we talked about Ren's ego, and we talked about your ego and how you control it, and how you being a younger person, being able to use your experiences along with everything that you've been through to this point right now in your life, and you said you're gonna basically become a better and better and better human with time. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, طيب.
That's what I'm working towards. Yes, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but yes, that's my prayer every morning. That's what I strive to do.
What's your prayer every morning?
Just to be better than I was yesterday.
Better than what you've been yesterday.
Yeah, just do better, just to make better decisions. Have the willpower to make better decisions.
Okay, that's very good. So this is a question I need to ask you. What is the biggest struggle for you and the greatest accomplishment?
The biggest struggle.
Because we all have struggles, and everything that you do, business or relationships or anything, is always a struggle.
Yeah.
So there's always that struggle part.
Yeah, the biggest struggle, I would say, the biggest struggle for me is taking things, sometimes taking things a little too personal, sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
We take things personal.
Yeah. So sometimes I take things a little bit too personal sometimes, but I say that's probably my biggest struggle. I give it that. Yeah, taking things a little bit too personal sometimes, but I'm working on it. I work on it each and every day because I gotta realize everything's not always. That's the main character syndrome again. Everything's not always about me, so I gotta put the ego aside and evaluate. And then like I said, I work on that every day, but that's one of the main struggles.
Yes.
I would say.
And we're all a part of this puzzle, but it's like your own puzzle. So you're working with your puzzle, your life puzzle, and then you got to take your puzzle and put it with the 8 billion puzzles.
Right. And try to fit everybody in.
Right. Right. And I feel like, do you always question? Is that like struggle have something to do with that as well?
Yeah, like mainly, I'm always questioning things. I never really take things for what it is. I always gotta question it, or like just be extra cautious around it when a person is being sincere around. Like being sincere to me, I always gotta question their motives and what they got behind the scenes. Because sometimes people, you never know. You never know what people may have hiding behind their back as you shaking their hand.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, that's true. And now I need to talk about you and Ren, okay? Because it's so beautiful how like Ren is like multi-talented in so many things, and you're multi-talented. And then you guys came together, to work together towards the bigger good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So tell me about this one then. Yeah, look, don't be shy like that.
I say overall, we're really just trying to, build a good foundation so that once we got ourselves together, we can start working on putting love and time more back into the world.
Yes.
Back into doing something that can support more than just us,
Yes. Do you guys, I know when I was around you, working around you, you guys always supported each other, like in the kitchen.
Yes, always.
This is my best friend.
This is your best friend? Your bestie?
Thick and thin.
Is this like the next step maybe to open up like a restaurant and it's gonna be called like Ren and Milo, where it's like your touch and her touch?
Exclusive name. Can't tell you.
Exclusive right now.
This one exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So there could be something.
Could be something.
You gotta wait to see.
Cause you guys are like a really good team. Cause I've been working like around you, like I was saying, and it's always like a positive vibe. Like you know how like most people like don't get along, but you guys really really have a positive like connection with each other, and it kind of reminds me of something. Yeah, something.
Because in some ways we like one.
And yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
In a lot
of ways we are one. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I just meant to say like in a lot of ways we are one. Like we think alike.
Yes.
Example, we didn't mean to come outside.
This was a complete accident. We didn't even notice till we got here. We looked at each other and I'm like.
We was like, we matching.
Hold on, you guys didn't look in the mirror before you came here?
No. We were like, we're rushing.
You're like, I'm just gonna put this one on the other one.
We having so much stuff to do, we just rushing out the house.
Right.
Yeah, and we came here, we was like, oh, hold on, wait.
You look a little like me.
Yo, you guys are twinsies. Mashallah, twinsies.
We just be telecommunicating.
Ooh, telecommunicating. Yes, this one is real, right? What do you think?
Yeah, I believe so, because a lot of times I call her name in my head and she say what?
For real?
He's came in the room.
Wait, what do you mean?
He's come in the room. He's like, what do you want? Or he came in the room. He said something. I said something to me. And I said something like, I just called you. I said something. He was like, oh no. I just came in here. And I was like, but you didn't hear me call you? He was like, no. I was like, no, I think I don't remember. It was something crazy, but I was just like, how did you get in here? Yeah.
Wow. It's like your soul and his soul travels, right?
My soul ties.
Soul ties?
Soul ties.
Soul ties.
Everybody creates soul ties.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I love your story. I love how, like, you guys met. And it's, like, so cute, you know? It's really cute, like, how you guys, like, met in high school. No, not in high school.
Middle school.
Middle school?
I was 12.
You guys were like, babies! Middle school. Oh, I went to have a girlfriend at 12 years old. So you guys met in middle school?
Mm-hmm.
And then ever since then, you guys, like, were together.
Yeah.
That is so cute. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. But like, what was who said the first word actually?
So I came in like pretty new to school. It was like only 3 months of school, maybe even 3 months of school left, and he really stood out.
He really stood out.
He really stood out, and
what he was wearing?
He was a player. He was a player.
He was a
Let me tell
player.
you, he was a player.
Yep,
He was a player. He was
Milo.
so
Player at
happy.
12
He had
years old?
he was a player, and he wanted to give me a hug, and I said, you can't. Yeah, I said, you can't give me a hug.
He asked you if he could hug you?
Yeah. And I said, no, not until you're my boyfriend. So, like, the next day, he asked me to be his girlfriend.
You put them under pressure.
Had to play the card quick.
Milo, you weren't playing. You did it really quickly. Yeah. And all of this, I can't, well, you guys, I can't imagine myself at 12 years old going to a boy and say, oh, can you give me your number or something?
Yeah, no, he came to me, he was like, you need help finding a class?
And not that I'm judging, it's just that, like, I guess it's different. You guys had to go through some different types of experiences to be that confident at that age to say, oh, let's go on a date. And then it ended up, like, where you guys, like, talked from that day and continued until now.
Yeah. Like,
this is so beautiful. Yeah. It really is.
Mashallah.
Mashallah, mashallah.
Mashallah, mashallah.
Mashallah, mashallah. You appreciate it? Now, did you guys have the same talent that you have right now, or you guys developed it after you got with each other?
I say we always had the same. Well, I speak for me. I always loved helping people.
Mm-hmm.
But helping people with Ren just made it like so much better because we was both helping people, and I know she loved to help people too.
Yeah.
And she kind of, put me hip to like the cooking little thing. Like I knew how to cook a little bit, but not. She kind of put me hip to the cooking, and so I learned kind of how to cook from her. I give her the credit, shout out to her right there.
Aww.
Yeah, she taught me how to make a lot of things, and then I started putting my own spin on it, and then we both be cooking. We be having Chef Ramsay competitions.
For real? You guys be having competition?
Yeah, she be winning though. She win.
Yeah. No, I think the both of you are good cooks. You guys make really good smoothies and very good food, mashallah. So nice. This one tastes so good. All your food is so delicious. But it's like you both like helped each other grow.
Oh yeah, this one.
We grew up together.
Ooh, you grew up together.
We grew up together.
Ooh, I like this one. So it's very beautiful. I it's very beautiful to have somebody from your childhood that you grow up with, and then you continue to like share memories and like have those types of tight connections with each other. Yeah. It's a very rare.
Right.
I find it very rare because I've never experienced it.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? Or if I did experience it, it wasn't like something positive. It wasn't positive. It was like negative. But this is like completely like positive.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
طيب, so how are you gonna basically contribute your talent to the world and make a name for yourself and mashallah, so we could see you and say, oh, mashallah, Milo, and
Yes, tell them no.
Basically, I just wanna.
What is your plan?
My plan. Okay, my plan is to help people that can't help themselves, that people gave up on. Help them and let them know, like, because a lot of people in the world just think the world's just a whole bad place, but there's a lot of good people in the world that
Exactly.
actually care about people.
Exactly.
So it's like I want to help people that gave up on the love in the world and try to bring it back.
Oh, yes. It's a very good way of putting it. And you're right. Like, most people, they just give up on life and they give up on everything.
Right.
But this is like the crucial moment of life. When that happens, that's when you're supposed to push even stronger and stronger and push yourself. And that's how you become even stronger and you don't give up.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people have a problem with, like, wealthy people. And that's actually their secret. Their secret is they keep pushing and pushing and pushing themselves. They never give up. There is no such thing as giving up to them. It's not in their dictionary.
What's giving up gonna do?
What's giving up gonna do? What's giving up gonna do?
And you're just wasting life. You don't
Exactly.
waste life. You only get one, so you don't want to waste it.
So you believe in YOLO?
I wouldn't say that necessarily. You only get one, I would say, maybe on this earth.
One in this earth?
Yeah, maybe you pass on to somewhere else.
Of course, it's called immortality, habibi. But I mentioned this one, but we're not gonna get in this one.
We shall see.
We shall see.
We shall see.
Yeah, well, this one, another subject for another day, habibi. Another time, another year, another different everything. Maybe on Mars we talk about this one. Not here. So I just want to go ahead and take a little break one more time to do a little bit of commercial. You are watching Everyday People with your host Fatty Laffy Taffy. Woo woo woo! Live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other social media platforms. Don't forget to like, and share. Don't forget to share and follow. And also subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the whole entire world. Yes. So let's continue. Okay. It's very beautiful what you have done so far, and it's very beautiful what you have done so far. Okay. So it's like from 12 years old until now, you guys been like independent. Like independent, like 12 years old, like to me is like a baby, a child. It's like I'm thinking, what was I doing at 12 years old? Nothing, eating corn and watching TV. While I was doing that, you guys were out busy hustling. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like the different lifestyles, and we come and we talk about this together. It's like, oh, what were you doing at 12 years old? Oh, I was doing this, and I was doing this. You know, it's just the different types of walks of life, and you can't get that type of information if you don't have this type of show to talk about it nationally. Yeah. This is like a national subject because it's so beautiful to be human. It's so beautiful to experience the things that we experience and things that we go through, the different emotions, the different people that we encounter, and then when I discovered something called you could choose your own people who you want to be in your circle. When I discovered that one, I went haywire with this one. You have to choose.
Yeah, you gotta choose. It's only right.
Because some people click with you, then some people don't click with you.
Yeah, some people are just meant to just be there for momentarily.
A season.
Yeah, the season, just only a season.
But I found that keeping an open mind and not judging has led me to better understanding of a lot of things in the world.
Yeah, you have to be open-minded, because if you're not, then you're just doing everything from a biased point of view.
Because in the past, I used to find myself judgmental. But now it's like, I can't even do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be discriminating. But I'll be discriminating, and I'll be contradicting myself if I do that. It's a contradiction of your own thoughts and philosophies and principles and standards. Right? It just goes against all of that. And, so that's like the beautiful thing about, like, meeting you and meeting Ren. You guys, like, taught me so many things, and you guys were there during, like, beautiful times in my life. And
honored, by the way.
Yes.
Honored?
Honored. So honored.
Oh, thank you, Habibti. Thank you. That's how you feel?
Yes, of course. You're my sister. You're my soul sister. Of course.
Aww.
I'm honored.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm honored as well because, like, you meet beautiful people, and then, like you said, sometimes you meet them for a couple of minutes, a couple of days,
lifetimes,
couple of years, lifetimes, and that's the type of relationship that we actually are going to establish. A lifetime. Because, like, I've met, like, not met, like, I've heard, like, different, like, rappers on TV, like, talk about, you know, just, like, female rappers and male rappers. They talk about, like, the different people, like, that helped them, and they always remembered, like, the people that, like, helped them from the get-go.
Oh, yeah. You can't forget about the
And you can't forget about the people that help you from the get-go.
Can't do it.
And I feel like you guys are, like, one of the people that are in my life that I will always honor.
Familia. Forever.
Yeah, familia forever. Yeah, but this is like a soul familia.
Exactly.
Like soul is not like,
seriously.
It's not biological. This is like, you know how they say blood is thicker than water?
Yeah.
No, I say water is thicker than blood. I'm gonna tell you why.
You choose the water you drink.
Yeah, you choose the water that you drink. And then the thing with water, it's like it's everybody. With blood, you're limited.
You're sectioned off.
You're sectioned off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you only got that bloodline. You only can, deal with them, people say. Only trust them.
Think of how many
some
wars.
people are blessed with, like, good families.
Yeah, and think how many wars that happened just because people were separated by blood, just because you were born under this last name and this last name.
Right.
Back in the day, they separated each other into kingdoms just because you had different last names.
Yay, that's true. They did separate themselves because of different last names.
Yeah, over just because of what?
Different bloodlines.
Yeah, and
that caused a lot of issues.
Exactly.
A lot of issues. Because people really, really thought that, and the thing about it with life, you learn from your previous mistakes. And we should all learn from our mistakes.
Exactly.
Collectively. Because ignorance is real. And we can all be ignorant at times.
Yes.
We all hit that phase. But there comes a time where you wake up from that and you just move on and learn from it. You got to. So you guys are going to do great things. And
thank you.
And I see big visions. I see big things happening. And and a lot of things are gonna happen in the future. What do you guys would like to see happen?
What would you like to see happen?
And this is the whole thing about this platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we have viewers that are watching, and everyone that's watching is the one that's going to support those types of dreams. And people will say, oh, how is it going to happen? Well, your actions is going to do it.
Yeah.
So
you have to put in work.
You have to put it out in the universe.
Yeah, faith without works is not going to work. It's dead. That's what it says in the Bible. Faith without works is dead.
Yes.
I mean, you have to put in the work in order to get the results. Because if you don't put in the work, then you're not going to get no results. You're going to get the same
You have to put in the work. You can't do anything without putting the work. It's work. And I love every single song. I like more specifically the Rihanna song about work. This one very good. This one very good. This work. Yes. So So, is there anything that you guys want to say in the last 2 minutes that we have?
I'm
Before we
thankful
wrap it
for
up?
both of you in my life.
Yes,
You
yes,
guys are amazing.
I'm thankful for you having me on this show,
So,
spending
yes.
time with you, and getting to talk about myself a little bit.
Yeah, because I find you very interesting, you and Ren, and it's like it's very like intriguing how both of your personalities are very like the both of you, like I feel like complete me. You know what I mean? The both of you complete me. Because we're all like on the same page.
Puzzle pieces.
Puzzle pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes, puzzle pieces.
You gotta
Yes.
find the people in your tribe. You
Yeah.
always gotta find your own tribe.
Yes. So this is the ending. Thank you, Milo, Habibi, and thank you, Habibti Ren,
Thank you.
and thank you everybody for watching Everyday People with your host Fatty Laffy Taffy. أقسمكم بس. Live is take care of everybody. And don't forget to share and follow and subscribe. And don't forget to share this one. And click like.
Simko.
Hit it.